Hello and welcome back to the email marketing module. In this lesson, we will review mailing list contacts and review the mailings menu in further depth. We will begin by clicking on the email marketing icon from the main dashboard, selecting the mailing lists menu and then clicking Mailing List Contacts. Here we see a list of all our mailing list contacts. You may have a mailing list contact which is also a contact in another part of Odoo, such as the Contacts module. You will need to add any mailing list contacts to the email marketing module even if they are already a contact in the Contacts module. The default list view here contains a filter that excludes blacklisted emails from the list. By removing this filter, we see all mailing list contacts, including ones that have been blacklisted. By clicking on the two dots in the right corner, we have the option to add some additional columns, such as mailing lists. We will tick this box so that mailing lists display in this view. Now we can see which mailing lists our mailing lists contacts belong to. It is possible for a mailing list contact to be a part of multiple mailing lists. Let's click on the third mailing list contact in the list. In the form view of a mailing list contact, we see various info such as the date the contact was created, the number of bounced emails for the contact, and which mailing lists they are a part of. You can add the contact to additional mailing lists by choosing to add a line. Let's select Add a Line and then choose the Winter Sale mailing list. Once we have done this, you now see the additional mailing list Winter Sale listed below Summer Promotions. This mailing list contact, Alison Walsh, has previously opted out of the Summer Promotions mailing list, and therefore the opt-out tick box for that mailing list is ticked. As we have just added Alison to the Winter Sale mailing list, the opt-out tick box for this mailing list is not ticked, as Alison has not opted out. Let's return to our mailing list contacts via the breadcrumbs. Remove the Exclude Blacklisted Emails filter and hover over Elsa Eriksson. As you'll notice, her email is blacklisted. Let's open up this mailing contact. Next to her email, you'll notice a red circle with a line through it, indicating her email is blacklisted. If you click on the red circle with the line through it, you can unblacklist this email. Let's exit this Unblacklist wizard and return to our mailing list's contact list via the breadcrumbs. To add a new contact to the list, we can select New and fill in all the relevant details. Let's return to the mailing list's contact view via the breadcrumbs. We can also import contacts via the Import button in the top left. Let's click on Import. We are taken to the same view as shown when selecting Import Contacts under Mailing Lists. Let's exit this view. We will now review a mailing in more depth. We will select the mailing menu and then open the mailing with the subject Midsummer Sale. As you can see, the subject of this mailing is Midsummer Sale, and we've sent it to mailing list recipients in the newsletter mailing list. In the Mail Body tab, you see what will be displayed to recipients in their inbox. Under the A/B Testing tab, you can select if you would like to perform A/B testing for this mailing. Refer to Lesson 3 to learn more about A/B testing. In the Settings tab, you can indicate a preview text, which is intended to encourage recipients to open the email. In most boxes, the preview text displays next to the subject. If this field is left blank, the first characters of the email content will display instead. You can also indicate a send from and reply to address. As mentioned in a previous lesson, if the reply to address is set to a sales email alias and a recipient responds, an opportunity will be generated. You can also select a campaign that the mailing is a part of and a person responsible, if applicable. Moving on to the chatter, you'll notice that it says Test mailing successfully sent to admin@yourcompany.example.com. This is because, prior to sending, the mailing was tested via the Test button in the top left. Let's go ahead and click on it now. Here you can choose a recipient to test the mailing before sending it to all desired recipients. Let's exit the Test Mailing wizard. As this mailing has been sent, let's review the smart buttons at the top. We see that there are 3 quotations. This indicates that 3 quotations have been created from this mailing, either from mailing recipients following the link embedded in the Visit the Website button included in this mailing and adding items to their cart, or from a user manually assigning quotations to the mailing. Let's hop over to another tab so that you can see this source field on a quotation. As you can see, we have a sale order open, and in the Other Info tab under Tracking, we can manually assign a source. In this case, Midsummer Sale has been assigned. Let's return to our Other tab. You can see that $1,350 has been invoiced, indicating that some quotations have become sales and were invoiced. Next, we see 0 opportunities and 0% replied in the respective smart buttons. This indicates that no recipients have replied to our mailing and no opportunities have been generated. It is possible to manually assign the source of an opportunity similar to on a sale order. However, this was not done in this case. We see 100% in the Received Smart button, indicating that 100% of the emails sent were received. Next, let's look at the light blue box above the mailing campaign form. It displays how many emails have been sent and how many haven't. When selecting the first option, we can see that 4 emails have been successfully sent. Then, when we go back to our mailing list using the breadcrumb and select the second option, we can see that Odoo did not attempt to send the emails to these 12 addresses. This is because the recipients have either opted out of this mailing list, a duplicate email has been sent, or have been blacklisted, as indicated under the Failure Type column. Additionally, if we look at our mailing lists field, we can see that there are 16 recipients in the newsletter mailing list. Even though there are 16 mailing list contacts in the newsletter mailing list and only 4 were sent, the received percentage is still 100%, as all email addresses that the mailing was actually sent to received it. Additionally, the Open Smart button indicates 100%, as all recipients that received the email opened it. We also see that the clicked percentage is 100%, as all of recipients clicked on links embedded in the mailing. Under the More button, we also see that the bounced percentage is 0%, as all the emails that the mailing was sent to were valid. You have now learned about mailing list contacts and about a mailing in more depth. Why don't you head over to the next lesson, where we will go through a full flow using the email marketing module. Thanks for watching, and until next time.